Today we're talking Northwestern running back Evan Hull. We're going to dive into his background and college career, discuss the positives and negatives in his prospect profile, and take a look at his dynasty outlook and if and where you should target him in your rookie drafts. Evan Hull is a running back out of Northwestern. He's a redshirt junior. He's 22 years old and he's listed at 5'10", 209 pounds. Evan Hull was a 4-year letterman in wrestling at Maple Grove High School in Minnesota. His performance on the gridiron wasn't too shabby either. As a junior, Hull ran for 2,177 yards and 19 touchdowns. He followed that up with an equally spectacular senior season en route to his second straight first-team All-State selection. Hull was a 3-star recruit and the 6th-ranked player in the state of Minnesota during the 2019 recruiting cycle. He signed with Northwestern where his career got off to a great start. He had a 220-yard, 4-touchdown performance against UMass and a total of 286 yards through 4 games before he redshirted. Evan Hull was behind multiple backs in 2020 before finally breaking out in his 2021 redshirt sophomore season. Hull started 11 of 12 games and carried the ball 196 times for 1,009 yards and 7 touchdowns. He really shined in the passing game with 33 receptions for 264 yards and 2 scores. Evan Hull continued to show off his receiving chops in 2022 by leading all FBS running backs with 55 receptions for 546 yards. On the ground, he amassed 913 yards on 221 carries and 7 total touchdowns. It was enough to earn Big Ten honorable mention recognition. But let's talk about the positives, the things that we like in Evan Hull's profile. The first is he has great vision. He also has good hands. He had 55 receptions in 2022. He's a good route runner, and he had a 21.6% reception share in 2022. For context, we look for about 11 to 12%. Hull smashes that. Evan Hull accounted for 33% of the touchdowns scored in the Northwestern offense in 2022, and he had 9 kickoff returns in 2022, averaging about 20 yards per return. On the negative side, Evan Hull is a little bit of a stiff runner. He loses a considerable amount of speed when making cuts, and he struggles in pass protection. For archetype, Evan Hull is an all-purpose running back. My NFL comp for him is Tony Pollard. I expect him to come off the board sometime on day 3 in the NFL draft, and his yard performance center grade comes out as 67.4, which ranks in the 70th percentile, and scores as the RB9 in the 2023 draft class, and the 203rd running back all-time between James White and Dion Lewis. The bottom line is, Evan Hull is a downhill, between the tackles grinder. He displays good vision and has enough power to get the job done in short yardage situations. However, his bread and butter comes in the passing game, where he racked up 88 receptions and more than 800 receiving yards over the last 2 seasons. Evan Hull has good hands and a route package that can be built upon at the next level. With that said, Evan Hull will need to improve in pass protection if he's going to become a reliable option on passing downs. He projects as a day 3 pick in the NFL draft who will start his career as a core special teamer and a rotational running back. In Dynasty, Evan Hull is a late round sleeper in hopes that he develops into a high-end backup and 3rd down option.